18 after the hour. Fashion trends come and go with styles all over the place, from long to short, grunge to glamorous. Well, these days, one of the hottest fads is clothing made from hemp. Yes, it comes from a plant that's related to the one that produces marijuana.
I don't think that when I'm buying hemp that I'm buying marijuana.
I'm looking for a way to marry ecology and economics, and it looks like this shoe may be it.
The jeans look just like Levi's, and they wear just like Levi's, so that's what I like about it, because I like comfort.
Our store carries probably over 100 products made from hemp, from paper to clothing to bags and accessories, wallets, and products made out of the hemp seed oil, hemp seed food.
Ken Friedman opened Seattle's American Hemp Mercantile less than 2 years ago. Since then, sales have skyrocketed past the $1 million mark.
$31.81.
The primary reason we market hemp is for the environmental advantages over the alternatives, the synthetic fibers and the cotton. Hemp can be grown with very little fertilizer and no pesticides. So for an industry that has a lot of environmental impact, hemp is a great alternative.
Just like these military survival hats, right?
While hemp's become vogue for the 90s, it's been used for thousands of years. Van Gogh painted on it, and the Declaration of Independence was drafted on it. Hemp was a major cash crop for American farmers until it became illegal to grow in 1937, when the government deemed it too similar to its narcotic-carrying cousin, marijuana. Hemp, however, is bred differently and contains only traces of the hallucinogenic chemical THC.
I'm witness to the fact that my father had 500 acres of hemp, and there wasn't any crazies running around, and people showed up for work regularly, and they sweated and worked all day, and they didn't act foolish, and therefore I can prove to you can raise a non-narcotic industrial hemp fiber.
Fourth-generation farmer Jacob Graves has joined forces with other Kentucky farmers like Gail Glenn on their state's hemp fiber task force to push for hemp legalization.
Yes, it is becoming a popular fiber. Ralph Lauren is advertising his hemp sheets, and Bloomie's is selling hemp sneakers, and Macy's is selling hemp burgers. But when you think that all of the hemp products that are sold in this country now are imported from other countries, it hardly makes sense.
We're losing the game to foreign competition because our government won't get off the stick and support the local entrepreneurs.
According to the Institute for Hemp, the legalization of industrial hemp could mean billions for both retailers and farmers. But the Drug Enforcement Agency, which refused to provide a spokesman for this story, says it intends to keep the crop illegal. Still, importers promise hemp will remain hip.
We've been going to fabric shows in New York and other places and showing it to the top designers of the world. We've sold hemp to the Converse Company and Ralph Lauren and Calvin Klein and Land's End and Levi's.
This is the 21st century, I think, you know. I mean, in that movie, The Graduate, that guy said, don't forget the word plastics. I bet you now it's don't forget the word hemp. We'll see.
And we've got a selection of hemp products here for you to look at. These are the Converse, and Adidas is coming out with a shoe as well.
Is this all
Vans.
American-made stuff, or this is from all over the place?
Yeah, but the hemp is imported because you can't grow it here.
Oh.
And so it depends on where the company is that makes it, whether they're American or not.
Because they grew it all over the place. I remember during the war and stuff, right?
Because then it was used for rope and for uniforms.
Yeah.
But see, part of the criticism is that it is playing toward the young person's fascination with marijuana.
Yeah.
If you look at the button on here, there's a little marijuana leaf, and so by calling it hemp, you know, are you trying to legitimize the drug culture?
So there are
Or
high
you
school
not?
kids all over America thinking they can smoke their ties or something.
But it has only a tiny, tiny bit of THC. You'd have to smoke a bale, and then you just get a headache.
There you go.
And also, it does have a nutritional value in it. So we've got a hemp burger and some hemp cheese. If you want to try some hair, I don't know if I'll join you, but
I've eaten a cockroach on this show. Why shouldn't I eat a hemp burger?
a little hemp.
Oh, we're out of time.
Oh, gee.
Smells delicious. 23 past the hour. Thanks, Hattie. Stay with us and see what your children should be reading this summer.